All right. Welcome everyone to the 10 Datum channel. Today I am going to be making my predictions for the UEFA Champions League for the upcoming season of 2025-2026. Obviously, before we get started, please do hit the like button on this video. Subscribe to the channel. Obviously, I just reached 700. Let's try to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the season. And obviously, let me know you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Now, obviously, I do have a very good track record actually of predicting football. Last season I said Inter Milan would win the Champions League. Yeah, they didn't win it, but they made the final. 2 years ago, I had a Real Madrid Borussia Dortmund final, and it actually happened. And I said Real Madrid would win. The season before, when Man City won the treble, I said Man City win the Champions League way back and all that. So, look, I have a pretty good track record. I've said Spain would win the Euros, and not many people said that. I had Argentina winning the World Cup. Not many people would say that, more or less. So I do have a pretty good track record in predicting these sort of football things, especially predicting the winner, at least. That's the most important thing. So I would probably say you guys have to listen to me. I'm not saying I'm like the super expert, but I do know ball. I do know ball. I said, like, even with my bias aside, I had Romania topping Group E at the Euros. Come on, mate. I know. But yeah. So in this video, I will be predicting the top goal scorer. I'm going to predict who's going to make minimum semifinal, the final, winners, and just extra surprises and all that in the Champions League. Maybe best player and best young player and all those sort of stuff. So let's get started with the Champions League. Who's going to finish in first place, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh, and eighth? In the league phase, I need to get my Twitter up actually, because I did post it on my Twitter. Who I said is going to win the where they're going to be placed in the league phase. I actually have. I think I can share my screen. Let me try to find a way to share it so that you guys can also see it as well. All right. I think I have it there. Let me see if there's any other good way. Would that be good? Let me check. Oh, I think you guys can see. Let me just check. All right. So my predictions in the league phase. I have Real Madrid finishing in first. I have Bayern Munich finishing in second place. I have Liverpool finishing in third. Arsenal in fourth. I have Napoli finishing in fifth. Villarreal in sixth. Tottenham in seventh, and Club Brugge in eighth. Now, obviously, next up. So that's the top 8. They'll all make the round of 16, and then you go into the top half of the playoff draw, or teams from 9th to 16th will be like the top seeded teams of the playoff. In 9th, I have PSG. 10th, I have Barcelona. Then Man City. Then Chelsea, Inter, Benfica, Newcastle United, and Borussia Dortmund. So those are my top 16. And then the teams that will be just reaching the playoff, bare minimum, I have Galatasaray, Juventus, Atletico Madrid, Athletic Club, Eintracht Frankfurt, Ajax, Marseille, and Olympiacos. So those are my top 24 if you guys are really interested. In 25th, I have Bodo Glimt. These teams will be eliminated, basically. Bodo Glimt, PSV, Leverkusen, Copenhagen, Atalanta, Sporting. And then you also have Pafos, USG, Monaco, Karabakh, Slavia Prague, and I'm unfortunately saying Kairat will finish in last place. Obviously, the team from Almaty, Kazakhstan. Now, when it comes to the playoff, I did a little bit of a draw, and this is what I got. In the playoff, I have PSG beating Marseille in the French derby, you could say. You have Barcelona. I'm saying they'll beat Olympiacos. I have Man City beating Ajax and Chelsea beating Frankfurt. In the other side of the playoff draw, you can say, I have Inter Milan beating Atletico Madrid. I have Benfica beating Athletic Club. I have Newcastle United beating Juventus. And then I have, surprisingly as well, Galatasaray beating Borussia Dortmund. So that's the playoff. So I'm not saying Dortmund makes the final. I'm just saying. In terms of the round 16, I have this as my draw. The first bit I have is Paris Saint-Germain beating Club Brugge. I also have Real Madrid, unfortunately, beating Newcastle United. I think our journey ends by Real Madrid. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Not love to see us get eliminated, but see us play Real Madrid. I would definitely go. I also have Man City beating Villarreal. I have Liverpool beating Inter Milan. And on the other side of the bracket, I have Barcelona beating Tottenham Hotspur. I have Bayern Munich beating Galatasaray. I have Chelsea beating Napoli. And I have Arsenal beating Benfica. And so that means my quarterfinal. I actually have 4 English teams in the quarterfinal. I have 2 Spanish clubs in the quarterfinal. I have 1 German and 1 French club in the quarterfinal. And those teams are this. I have Real Madrid beating PSG in the quarterfinal. I have Liverpool beating Man City in an all-English quarterfinal. I have Liverpool beating them. I have Bayern Munich beating Barcelona. So Barcelona coming up short here. And then finally, I have Chelsea beating Arsenal, an all-London clash, an all-Premier League clash as well. So I actually have 2 Premier League ties in the quarterfinals. And that means my semi-finalists, you can kind of tell who it is. I have Real Madrid taking on... I have Real Madrid taking on Liverpool. I have Bayern Munich taking on Chelsea. And semi-final, I have Real Madrid beating Liverpool. And I have Chelsea beating Bayern Munich. Which means that my final is Real Madrid against Chelsea. And who's going to win that final? Let me just prepare it a little bit. My prediction, the team to win the 2025-2026 UEFA Champions League is... Dun, dun, dun. I have Real Madrid. Oh, fuck. It's in reverse. There. Right there. Look, I'm not a Madrid fan, but I think Real Madrid are going to win the Champions League. So number 16 will come for Mbappe and for Real Madrid. That is my prediction. I'll be honest. That's just how I see it in the Champions League. Now, so I have Real Madrid winning the Champions League. You see how I did all my predictions and all that. Now, just a little bit more. My prediction for top goal scorer I'm going to have is, well, it's going to be kind of obvious. You just saw a picture of him, AI. I have Kylian Mbappe being the top goal scorer of this season's Champions League. I don't know what else. Best young player. That's going to be tough. I would say Arda Güler, Real Madrid. I think Real Madrid will have a clean sweep of the awards, which means that the best goalkeeper is going to be Thibaut Courtois. Yeah, that's basically it for, I would assume, for all my Champions League predictions. Obviously, the Champions League starts off in about, well, actually it starts today when this is uploaded. So, yeah, as I said, please do hit the like button on this video. Subscribe to the channel. And let me know you guys' thoughts on who's going to win the Champions League. As I say, I don't want to claim I'm the messiah of predictions in football, but I am pretty bloody fucking good. I'll be honest. I will have a little bit of bias, hoping Newcastle go 4, but I'll be humble. Round of 16, you know what? I'll be humble with that if we get eliminated in the round 16. I think that's like a good, objective. I'm not saying we're going to win it, but if we somehow win the Champions League, I don't fucking care. Woo! But, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As I said, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the Champions League. And Newcastle United opening day, Thursday against Barcelona. We will be there. Newcastle 5-0.